A first alert out of Marinette County now. An employee at a gas station got scammed over the phone by someone pretending to be their boss. That's according to the Marinette County Sheriff's Office. Here's some of the info. The employee was working yesterday when he got a call by someone he thought was the owner of the gas station. That alleged owner told the employee a delivery was coming and the owner needed to pay $3,500 of the delivery bill. The employee was told to drive to Green Bay and deposit the cash into a Bitcoin machine, but he only got $900 in after a manager called the employee and told him to stop. Officials say the suspect used phone numbers with a 715 area code, also a number from Mexico. Anyone with information on this case is asked to call the Marinette County Sheriff's Office.